So, for all my male viewers out there, I'm sure we can all relate to being played by a girl we swore we had in the bag. One minute you're spending enough money on this girl, it might as well be a monthly subscription.
Tell them to bring me my money.
And then the next minute, you're regretting all that time and energy spent on her, like you just got hit with post-nut clarity. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to share my story of how I got played by a girl. And not just by any girl, but by a fine Latina baddie. So this story takes place near the end of my middle school year. I was in history class learning about how America's the greatest country and all. Yeah, I'm sure that applies now.
Let's go, ladies.
So, my history teacher decides to put us in a group project. And one thing about me is that I hate group projects. I can't stand working with someone who, let's be honest, is just gonna throw me all the work while they sit on TikTok all day scrolling. Now, I won't lie, it's not always like this, but most of the time it is, which is why I like to be safer than sorry and just work alone.
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
But unfortunately for this assignment, I was unable to work alone. And just to make things more annoying, my history teacher decided to personally assign partners to us, which was even worse because I knew he was just going to put me with someone who was going to do absolutely nothing for this project. The teacher paired us all into groups of 2, and he happened to pair me up with the Latina Baddie that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Let's call this fine girl Ashley. Bro, when he said her name next to mine, I swear I ascended. Like my soul hit the respawn screen and said, See, Ashley was a Hispanic girl with greenish eyes and black hair. I'm telling you, she was fine. Like, she was the type of girl who makes you want to start training like Goku for real. And I'm not gonna lie, when I fully realized that I was gonna have one-on-one time with Ashley, all thanks to my assignment, I silently gave my history teacher respect, cause no joke, he hooked your mans up.
I appreciate that.
Anyway, we sat together towards the back of the classroom, and of course, we went over the assignment and who was gonna do which parts. I'll skip over the mumbo jumbo cause that's not what y'all here for. Throughout doing the assignment the first day, she genuinely seemed really cool. We didn't share too many interests and all, but I don't know. She just had a great vibe that I could just match. She wasn't one of those girls who are addicted to Starbucks and are super annoying, but rather very chill, keeping to herself most of the time, quiet, but at the same time made a presence. All these things made me start to fall in love with Ashley harder than grandparents falling for a
Hello, I am calling from Microsoft Corporation. You owe me $20 Target gift card or else you will be under the rest.
The first day went really well. Nothing romantic really happened at all, but I managed to get her Snapchat before the end of class. That way, even after the group project ended, we could still chat. Now, the second day of the project is where things got a little more interesting.
So the fun begins.
Started doing the same old. I do one part of the project, she do the other. As we were talking about our work, I noticed she put her hand on top of mine. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think too much of it at first. But the more I felt her hand on mine, the more nervous I got. You would have thought I was cooking for Gordon Ramsay the way I was probably shaking. And her face, man. Oh my God.
Damn.
She gave me this devious smirk. The look a gold digger gives when she spots a guy with a Rolex in a weak spot for compliments.
She want me. She want me bad.
On one hand, I was feeling pretty hard happy.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Chill the fuck out. Relax.
That she was acknowledging me. And on the other hand, I was feeling mad confused. Like, is she into me or... And out of nowhere, Ashley started talking to me in this very smooth and almost sensual tone. Like an angel whispering in my ear. When I got home that day, I was just processing what just happened. I know y'all are probably like,
This nigga, oh my.
bro, she obviously likes you. And I know, but my younger self didn't know the difference between flirting and someone just being nice. So I was just taking all these signals like a freaking idiot.
You idiot. You're honestly an idiot.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Anyway, a few days passed and the signals were only getting stronger. So strong, they might as well have straight up jumped me. And see, when a girl is giving me attention, it doesn't matter how many red flags she gives me. I'll be walking through them like I'm colorblind. Because as I got to know her better, I found out her two best friends were, let's just say, the pranksters of the school. Let's call these two Jeremy and Lily. These two losers were known for pranking people throughout the school and doing very petty and just straight up annoying stuff in general. And see, when I heard Ashley was best friends with these two, I should have dropped my whole crush on Ashley right there and headed straight for the exit. But at this point, I was too deep, man.
Pause!
So deep, to the point where I honestly didn't even think about it.
Is this nigga serious?
I was blinded by this Latina baddie, no joke.
This nigga hallmark.
So as we were talking, Ashley told me that she wanted to tell me something very serious. I, of course, was like, what is it? She insisted that she tell me after school on Snapchat because she was too nervous to tell me at school. I was mad confused, but I was like, alright, whatever. The whole rest of the school day, I was just so anxious to hear what Ashley wanted to tell me. I was just hoping, no, praying that it's what I thought it was. Her confessing her feelings for me.
You serious?
Fast forward later that night, it was probably around 7 or 8 o'clock and nothing from Ashley yet. I stared at that Snapchat icon like it was my ticket to heaven. So much to the point where, not gonna lie, I started doubting the whole thing. At that moment, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is a prank. And I put my phone down and hopped on the game with the boys. As I was playing Fortnite with the boys, I saw my phone buzz with the notification, Ashley from Snapchat. And in my head, I was like, yes! 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 I was so shocked and excited that I'm sure I almost fumbled the game. I mean, as soon as we were finished with the match, I told him to hold up real quick. I got some business to take care of. And I immediately grabbed my phone. She texted me that she was ready to tell me. And I was sitting there like,
Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Give it to me! Just give it! Damn!
and then she drops it. She says that she likes me and that she has a crush on me and is wondering if I feel the same. And you know what I was like? I was like,
Yes, sir!
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on! Yes! Come on!
I was hit with so much dopamine, I felt like I could literally fly. After she told me this, I immediately respond back, wasting no time. I was like, yeah, me too. I'd love to hang out with you some more, get to know you better. I'm trying to be a nonchalant dreadhead like I am.
Cap.
After I replied back to her, I was going to let the boys know the straight baddie I just pulled tonight. I was like to my best friend, hey, you remember Ashley from school? And he was like, yeah, I think so, why? As I was about to open my mouth and start straight up bragging, I saw a notification from Ashley. And then it happened. I read the message. She told me that she was just kidding, LMAO, and that it was a prank.
Am I not supposed to have what I want? What I need?
She went on to say that she didn't know I actually had feelings for her and stuff. As I read the whole message, my heart just sank. Sank to the realization that the fact that this Hispanic chick that I believed was into me was really just pranking me. Trying to get a good laugh or whatever, I don't know.
I don't know.
I stared at that message for what felt like hours, just disappointed in not only Ashley, but in myself for falling for this prank. I responded to Ashley by telling her that I knew it was a prank and that I didn't like her and I was just playing with her.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Yeah, I hit her with a straight spirit bomb of a lie. Had me out here looking like Loki. My best friend was sitting there probably for a couple of minutes asking what was I gonna say. I was so upset and mad that I just turned off Snapchat, dang near deleted it, and was just like,
nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
yeah, as you would expect, after I finished the group project with Ashley, I never really talked to her again. I still don't 100% know if she bought the lie or not. I kinda doubt it due to the fact that one time I could've swore she gave me this sinister smirk in the hallway. Or you know what, maybe I'm just crazy. I mean, I fell for this chick, maybe I am just crazy. Maybe I should just be sent to Arkham Asylum or something, I don't know.
You are a loser. Simple. Accept it. Move on.
The point is, I fell for this trick. I should have seen the red flags from long ago, but I chose to ignore my instincts. And I chose to fall for the prank.
I should have known. But I ignored my instincts.
Shut up.
Moral of the story, look out for them red flags. Please.